Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 11, and I am currently coming to you from the top of the butcher shop, aka the semi-automatic cow farm, because Foxmart has been making some sales. Our hot sellers at the moment are the logs. The spruce was bought out recently by Daphne, so I'm in the process of growing more and trying to restock it. We've sold some oak logs as well. And then someone keeps buying out all of my steaks, and looks like I'm out of wheat. Any more in my inventory? Nope. Someone keeps buying all of my steaks, and I need to have some supply for that, so currently I am breeding my cows. But in the last episode, Blue Jay and I went to the end, and we fought the Ender Dragon. It was, it could have gone a little smoother, but we were able to defeat the dragon. And we also raided a couple end cities and went halvesies on the loot. So this is what I came back with for those of you who didn't see it. So we do have a bit of gear, and then we have just over a stack of shulker shells. And mind you, this is our half, so Blue Jay also has a stack of shulker shells. And then we got some diamonds, some gold, some iron, which we can use to make hoppers, which is going to be awesome, some emeralds, and then some other goodies. So I would say that was a very successful raid. But unfortunately, Blue Jay did die in the process a few times and lost all of his stuff, so I think he pretty much broke even. And there is Prowl. And speaking of Prowl, we do have a little bit of a redstone project to do today. Prowl has hired us to make a 1x2 flush piston door, or the half Jeb door over at his base. So what we're going to do is head over there right now and begin working on that. Alrighty, so we are heading over to Prowl's base right now, and for those of you who don't know, he is my neighbor, so he is a few hundred blocks out over in this direction. That is his potato farm and stuff like that, and we need to be right over here where all this dark oak is. So him and Silent, we're working on getting some witches down below because this is going to be his iron farm. So I actually want to take a look at this. So you can see all, is that a cat? Okay, so that definitely wasn't an iron golem, that was definitely a cat. And you can see all the witches that are down here. Now I didn't get to watch his episode just yet, and there goes another cat. Prowl, my dude, is this an iron farm or is this a cat farm? Because I just got here, and all I've seen so far are two cats drop down below. I haven't even seen an iron golem just yet. So, I mean, come on, man, what is this? That's kind of cruel. If you wanted string, there are plenty of mine shafts around here. I know BJ has one set up, and there is another source of string, dude. So yeah, that's kind of mean. And just looking at Prowl's inventory or storage for this farm, the first thing you will notice right here dead center is that he has a stack and almost a half of string. Oh, look at that, two more string came in, and no iron ingots dropped in. He only has 26 iron ingots and pretty much a stack and a half of string. So yeah, dude, this is a straight up cat farm. This is not an iron farm. I mean, yeah, you're getting a little bit of iron, but come on, let's call it what it is. This is a cat farm, and I don't know if I want to do your door now. So this is where he wants to do the door, and I'm kind of curious. I want to see what this is by the time we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and do the door because I got contracted to do it. I don't agree with this cat farm here, but we're going to go ahead and do the door. And by the end of this, we'll see how much more. Oh, look at that. It's a stack and a half of string now, and still no extra iron. So yeah, let's see what this racks up to by the time we're done with our redstone project. Alrighty, so what Prowl wants is a 1x2 flush with. Whoa, my goodness, where did you come from? Oh no, get out of here. Oh man, and it is dark out here. Wow, that scared me. Okay, I should probably look at my health. And oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh. No, come on. Oh, wow. Please wear off. Okay. Whew. That... oh, man, that scared me. Right. As I was saying, Prowl wants a 1x2 flush with the wall, a hidden piston door, or the technical term is the half gem door, because we're only doing one side, and I really hope nothing else spawns or walks in. That was really scary. But yeah, that's what he wants, and what he also wants is a hidden input, or a quote-unquote hidden input on the outside. For example, a button right here that would activate a T flip-flop, so this would open up, he can come on in, and then he could close it from the inside behind him, so technically, you know, it would be a hidden piston door. So the redstone for this is all done, and yes, I do have a tutorial for this one as well. A link to it will be down in the description below, and a card will be popping up in the top right corner. But for this one, we have to wire it up a little bit differently than the way I did it in my tutorial because of the position that this is in. So all the redstone is back on this side, and he still needs to be able to walk in this way and go that way. So let's go ahead, let's put these dirt blocks back because this is where this would be extending. And then let's go ahead and break through here so we can take a look. So this would be closed. And then from this side, well, minus this little hole, this looks like a wall. Now, if we flip the lever, this opens up, and then this will reveal the hidden entrance. And again, he would come inside and close it, and it would seal up just like that. So that part of it is done. The only thing left to do is to wire up the T flip-flop that activates the door from the inside and also from the outside. Okay, so this is a pretty easy setup. What we're going to do is have the button right here against the tree. We're going to press it. That's going to activate the redstone. That's going to activate the repeater and send a line going into a T flip-flop, which is going to look like this with a dropper facing up, dropper facing this way, and then we have a hopper facing into the bottom dropper like that. And then we go ahead and place a junk item inside the bottom dropper. And then what we're going to do is run a comparator out from that dropper. That's going to power that block, which is going to power this redstone dust. And then this redstone dust is going to power a block right here that's going to have a redstone torch on it like this. So this redstone torch is going to activate the redstone for the door, which is all right here. So that is closed at the moment. And then, again, let's go ahead. We can patch this up right here so this can grow back into grass. Like that, that, and that. Nice and hidden. And then we press it. That reveals Prowl's hidden entrance into his little cat farm storage. And then we press it again. And there we go. So this is... I wonder if we can go ahead and make this a little cooler. So yeah, this is a working 1x2 hidden piston door, but he still has this gap in the floor. So I'm wondering if we can rig it up to also retract. So for example, a piston would be extended. So once the door is closed, it would look like this. And then once we press the button, the door would open, and then this would retract here, going down to that block. So, yeah, I think that would be a pretty fun feature for this. And as far as Prowl closing this back up, I mean, all he would really have to do is just do this for the time being, and then he can go on about his business. When he wants to come out, he can just go ahead and flip it. That's going to turn it off, and nothing is affected, and then he can just close it up right behind him. Like that. So everything for the door is functioning, but let's go ahead and add in, or try to add in, this little bit here. It doesn't sound like it would be hard, but sometimes when I do a redstone project, I'll be like, oh, that's super easy to do, and then it becomes a whole complicated process. So hopefully it's as easy as it sounds. So I was just looking this over, so what I decided to do was we have the sticky piston right here under this dirt block, and what I had to do was swap this out for glass. That way this redstone does not power the sticky piston right next to it, so it bypasses that. And then we have our T flip-flop that would power this redstone here, and it's also now going to power this redstone down below. And then we can run a repeater into that block, and then a redstone torch because we want it off like this when the door is open, and then redstone dust. So the piston is right there. So all we have to do is, I will use cobblestone. One block up, redstone dust, and I think technically that should do it, and it should fit right under his floor because he has some slabs going on right here, so all we would have to do is place the slabs back, but of course this redstone is going to be exposed. So let's see if we close the door back up. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let's put a little bit of a delay on it. So like the door would open first, and then the piston will retract. So, door. It kind of still happens at the same time, though. Let's try 4 ticks, giving a 5-tick delay because of the redstone torch. And it still kind of looks like it'll happen at the same time. I really don't want to use another repeater. Well, we'll just go ahead. We'll let it all open up and close at the same time for now. I'm sure Prowl will still be happy with that. Oh, that is so cool. So, go into the secret entrance. That drops down. He can come in. And then to close behind him, boom. Goes over here, checks all of his string from his cat farm. There's Prowl right there. And let's see. Yep, he has 2 more string. And thankfully, I have been out of range of his cat farm. So, I have not been spawning in any more cats. But I would say this project is pretty much done. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and fix his little setup here. So it looks like he has kind of this pattern going. Uh-oh. That is definitely not a granite slab. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that. So I think everything should be functioning fine. No redstone is being cut off from anything. And there we go. And look at that. Hey, a cat got away. Good for you. Yeah, don't go in there. Do not go in there. Everything is all finished and patched up, and I went ahead and added, ouch, that extra delay to this because we did get contracted to do it, and yeah, I wanted this to be nice, and plus, I think it looks really good. So if we press it, that extends at the end. We can head on down, and then we can close this up behind us. That is nice and closed. Prowl can come over here, check on his cat farm, and then he can go ahead, flip this lever, and exit like this. And then to close it back up, he simply presses this again, and everything closes back up. So since it's done, I actually do want to show it to him. Alright, we are back at the base, and Prowl was very happy with the way the door turned out. So for the rest of the episode, we are going to begin our own project, and this is going to be a bit of a bigger project. So I went ahead and changed my clothes. So what I have on is my orange construction vest and also my hard hat, because we are going to do a bit of construction work over in the shopping area. So let's go ahead and head over there and see what I have planned. And we are just outside the portal that leads to the shopping area. So there is a little bit of a surprise waiting on the other side. I don't know how big of a surprise it'll be, but there is something that I added that wasn't there before. So if we step on through, you should see it immediately. And there we go. So there is a big old crane right behind Foxmart, because like I said, we are getting ready to do some construction, and I'm kind of thinking maybe we should just throw a little bulldozer up here just for fun, like right there on the top of the hill, just to let everybody know that yes, there is something going on. I mean, if they didn't think something was going on with the huge crane right behind my shop, then they'll definitely know something is up once they see a bulldozer over here. So we are going to expand Foxmart, and by expanding, I also mean upgrading. So for those of you who have played, so Tiz has a truck on top of Blue Jay's shop and a truck down below. What is he selling this time? Oh, I don't have my elytra. Have to remember that, so don't jump off of high places. And let's see. Not stolen wood. Truck won't be around long. 1 diamond and half stack of logs. Another truck is a fish in a barrel. Oh, is on fish in a barrel. Okay, that's the name of Blue Jay's shop. Okay, so apparently Tiz has gotten out of the meat game and has gotten into the wood industry. So, I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that Tiz is a bit of a follower, because, I mean, he has been inside Foxmart, and, I mean, the things that are selling at my shop are the meat and then the wood, which, okay, I don't remember how many stacks I had in there before, but yeah, apparently, you know, we are selling out of all of our wood. We've sold out of our meat a few times, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. So, I mean, I think Tiz is trying to play catch-up. He's kind of seeing, you know, what the big companies are doing over in this area. I'm not sure about Truly 7 over there. I'm not quite sure what's being sold over there, but clearly we have someone trying to keep up with us over here at Foxmart. But unfortunately, Tiz is going to have to try a lot harder than that, because like I said, we are getting ready to upgrade Foxmart. Now, before I got distracted by Tiz's ugly Ben 10 colored trucks, what I was saying was we are going to expand / upgrade Foxmart. And for those of you who have ever played Animal Crossing, what is going on in DB's shop? He must have some animal food back there or something. But like I said, for those of you who have ever played Animal Crossing, we know that Tom Nook, after a certain amount of time, would upgrade his shop on top of upgrading your house and charging you a bunch of bells for it, for upgrades you never wanted. Oh man, I haven't played Animal Crossing in so long. So what we're going to do is kind of do like a Tom Nook upgrade to Foxmart. So we had our little kiosk down there, which Zap has now taken over. Then we upgraded to Foxmart, and now Foxmart is about to get another upgrade, and we are going to need a little bit more space. Before I mentioned expanding backwards, which I think we're going to have to do, but for what I want to do, I'm also going to need to expand over in this direction, kind of up against his shop, but thankfully, a lot of the stuff I want to do is going to be underground. So at this point, I kind of want to get your guys' guesses on what I'm going to try to make, because I'm curious to see what you think I'm going to build here. So go ahead. Oh, no elytra. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think the next upgrade is going to be for Foxmart? And I'm not going to tell you if you got it right or not. I'm just, like I said, I'm curious to see what you think I'm going to do here. I also noticed a bunch of cakes everywhere as I was running around the shopping area. So I believe this was Liara who did a bunch of cake reviews. So I haven't even checked these out yet, and I don't know what it says about Foxmart just yet. But let's see. DB, nice souvenirs. Need to also sell paperbacks. Fantastic prices. Shop clashes with everything. Okay. Let's see. We have Prowl, basically abandoned. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there we go. Now this looks like an abandoned shop. So for those of you who caught Truly Bedrock Season 0, you would know that I thought someone was behind me. I thought you would know this is not the first time that I've done this to Prowl. So last time in Season 0, it was because he ran out of books and his stuff was empty for the longest time. So I went ahead and placed cobwebs all over his shop, and then also in the chest. So we are striking him once again with the cobwebs. Now, when it comes to Foxmart, this is the review that Liara gave. Night shift staff is very hostile door not to code. I mean, yeah, I guess mobs can walk through and stuff comes in the middle of the night. Hello? I'm all sold out. Okay, bye. But like I was saying, yeah, I will admit that mobs do come into Foxmart, but to be honest, the only time that I've ever seen mobs actually in here was when Tom was around, so I'm kind of wondering if he's trying to sabotage my business. Like I said, it's already clear, and speaking of the devil, as I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Tiz is trying to sabotage the business, because like I said just a moment ago, he is selling things that are competing with Foxmart, because like I said, we have been very successful with selling wood and meat, and coincidentally, he is also selling, well, he first sold meat, and now he is selling wood. But like I said, once construction is all done to Foxmart, I think this is going to be the spot to be on the realm. This is going to be the shop that you want to come to. And speaking of that, what I'm also thinking is maybe we can sell memberships to this place. Kind of like that idea. So I guess I just learned, do not eat while going through the Nether portal, because when I did that, it took me to some random place in the Nether, first of all, so I have no idea where that was. All I did was I walked through, I saw a ghast, and I knew that was not where I was supposed to be. I went back through the portal, leaving the shopping area, and then I ended up in the middle of this field. So I don't know if Zloy is on his way to save me, because he did ask where my coordinates were, because yeah, immediately I was like, I'm lost. So this is a dark oak, man, and of course I do not have my elytra. I took that off. Oh man, so that is back at the base. I can't even fly out of here if I wanted to, and I really don't want to go back through the Nether, because first of all, look at me, I'm wearing a leather helmet and a chest plate, and I have all of my good gear with me. So if something goes wrong, then yeah, I'm not going to be too happy about that. And thank goodness this is a familiar sight. This is Zap's base. So I started traveling in. I started seeing a bunch of mobs along the way, floating XP. So it looks like someone else has done this before, it appears. So I started going towards the shopping area, which was around, I think, -2 something. But yeah, this is a lot better. We ran into Zap's place. So what that means is we can take his Nether portal and get back into the Nether. And again, do not eat while going through the Nether portal, because that's exactly what I did. That just landed myself in this situation. And where is... I thought his Nether portal was in the water somewhere, because I've gone through his portal before and I didn't know how to get out. I was seriously stuck in it for like a couple of minutes because I had no idea where I was supposed to go. Oh, there it is. Okay. So what I found out is that we actually have to swim inside, which I think is very cool. So we just swim in, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we can go ahead and head back in. Okay, cool. We are... Oh man, I am on edge right now. Well, the plan was to make a bulldozer with a rubble pile right here. You can see I started digging it out. I was on my way back to my base to go get some concrete and stuff like that, but the whole issue happened with coming out of the Nether portal in some weird and random place. And now, unfortunately, I am all out of time, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I may do it in between episodes just to add some decoration. And what we're going to do next episode is begin working on upgrading the shop. So I am going to need to repair all my tools, especially my shovel, because we are going to do a bit of digging. I want to try to get most of this underground as much as possible, just to, you know, kind of respect everyone else around me. I don't want to have a big old massive building just in the middle of the shopping area. I mean, it's, I guess, at the moment, It is about the same size as Truly 7 over there in some of the other shops, and I do need to expand it this way a bit more, which is why I chose this area up here, because no one is going to build back there, so that allows me to at least bring the shop back this way, which I know I'm for sure going to need to do. But like I said, this project is going to require a bit of digging, and again, let me know down in the comments what you think I'm going to make. But with that being said, everyone, this is the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.